Many raps are pretty crap, but there are ones that are not crap. They are quite nice, a bit like rice. Haha, that rhymes. I rhyme all the time. I'm a poet, and I wasn't even aware of that situation. Okay, for real. Before I go further, I drafted this list in Google Docs, and in most places it autocorrected rapper to rapper, so I wanted to point out that this is not a list of the top 10 of all time, for a multitude of reasons. Firstly, financial. Secondly, why? And also, how would I even get information on that? I mean, Genghis Khan will be up there, but anyway, this is a list of the top 10 rappers of all time. They sing rap music. They aren't rapists. That I'm aware of. Number 10, Museum Exhibit. Mr. Exhibit is great. Hey now, mean muggin'. It's got these sounds in the song like someone's rider's being pimped in the background. Number 9, Eminem's. One of the few white men on the list, but I won't hold the lack of melanin in his dermal layer against him. He sings about issues like Michael Jackson touching boys, a really important and timely message. I like the part where he goes 8 Mile, hits me in the feels every time, and he remains the only man to rhyme anything with mum's spaghetti. Number 8, Jay-Z. Mr. Z is very much a rapper, and he has made a lot of money from it. He would be higher, but he cheated on his wife Beyonce, which I can't really understand. It's like having a burger at home, but like a really nice artisanal burger, and going out and eating a piece of shit. He got 99 problems, maybe his taste buds are one of them. Number 7, Mature Gambino. After appearing in the sitcom Educational Facility, Mr. Gambino went into rapping. Sorry, rapping. Typo on my script, threw a W in there. I can't think of any songs he raps quite right now. Redbone fucking kills, but it is not a rap, so I don't know. But I'm glad that someone with Italian heritage has made it on the list. Mamma mia, it's me, Bambino Gambino. Number 6, Tupac Shakur. While not as much economical value as a 12-pack, 6-pack, or even a 4-pack, Tupac Shakur remains a great bargain. He raps about the entire spectrum of human experience, from feeling sorry to his mama to fucking Biggie's wife. This man really hates hats though. He never wears them, opting for this do-rag. And then he raps about busting caps. Somebody get this man a belt and a bulletproof vest. Number 5, Kanye Jesus West Christ. It's Kanye's world and we're just NPCs living in it. That explains the MAGA hat and the statements about Hitler.
I see good things about Hitler also.
And the statements about slavery.
You hear about slavery for 400 years? For 400 years? That sounds like a choice.
He's just trying out a chaotic evil character in this campaign. What started out as a boy desperately trying to get into the industry, releasing his debut single Through the Wire, post-car accident where his mouth was literally wired together. His passion was there, and as he got more opportunities, we saw the incredible talent he had too. College dropout, late registration, graduation, 808s and heartbreaks. His samples were transformative, his lyrics were experimental, and he was pushing the rap genre beyond just being gangster funk to something more progressive and poppy, culminating in My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, one of the greatest albums of all time, period. And then came Yeezus and the MAGA hat. Yikes. Number 4, Ice Cubes. Mr. Cubes, like Dr. Dre PhD, is from the rap group NWA, which stands for... You know what, I don't think it stands for anything. We may never know what it stands for. His best song, according to him, is Good Day, which is a surprise as the man looks like he's never had a good day in his life. Ice Cube looks particularly pissed off. He probably should have used Vaseline. And he pairs particularly well with iced tea. Number 3, Snoop Dogg. Don't be fooled by the name, this rapper is not a chihuahua. Although, wait a minute. No, wait, maybe? His mum thought so. This rapper smokes a lot of weed and now streams on Twitch, which is not where I thought his career was going to go. Number 2, 50 Cent. Despite selling millions of albums worldwide, he is still only $50, which goes to show how humble he is. He has numerous hits like the Willy Wonka inspired song Candy Shop, and he formed a supergroup of 5 rappers called G Unit, which indicates that despite being 5 men, they still only represented 1 metric unit of gangster, which further goes to show how #schmumbled he is. I mean, calling this man 0.2 of a gangster unit is a serious underestimate. That's how schmumbled he is, #. He's been shot many times, but somehow his most life-threatening moment was in this Jimmy Kimmel skit. Here are a few special mentions that didn't crack the top 10. Methodological Human. As a peer reviewer, I can't fault his method section. Lil Coolj. Stupid fucking name. The Notorious B.I.G. One of the biggest rappers of all time. Literally. It's a shame Puff Daddy P. Diddy Sean Combs killed him. Andre 3000 and Late. He dresses very fresh, not 2000 and late at all. One of the greatest MCs of all time? Question mark? Pending a solo album? And not an Outcast one? Ludacris. I know, having Ludacris on a best rappers list is insane. You probably think that it's fucking stupid. Lil Cool Wayne. Somebody get this man some drugs, he looks like he needs them. Dr. Ake. After getting his PhD from Toronto University for looking like a fuckwit, he went on to become one of the rappers of all time. This man takes more L's than the word jelly rolls. And his penis also looks like a single churro, but that's neither here nor there. Big Willie Smith. Ah yes, the Fresh Prince. All artists sample, but Will Smith takes the opposite approach to someone like Kanye, who transforms his samples into something new. Will Smith just uses the straight up tracks. Getting jiggy with it? Oh, that's just Sister Sledge's He's the Greatest Dancer. Just the two of us? That's just Bill Withers' Just the Two of Us. Listening to Will Smith just reminds me of better music. Takeshi's Sex Number. I think it's important to have a Japanese man on the list. Number 1, Kendrick Lamar. 1987, the city of Compton. Kendrick was one of the generations of Americans crushed under the weight of Reagan-era politics. Amongst a crack epidemic and both racist and gang violence, growing up in Section 8 housing, which is housing to help low-income families afford rent, it was here that young Kendrick saw more in 5 years of life than many of us do in 50. He was a quiet loner with a stutter but academically excellent, and once he heard his voice recorded, he got interested in the genre of music called rap. He started his career as K-Dot, where even as a teenager he demonstrated thought-provoking lyrics, agile flow, and that unique raspy voice. Album after album were classics, all reflecting a part of Kendrick's life that he shares with the listener. And that is why his work is both thought-provoking and controversial, as his work taps into intergenerational black trauma, which reaches a crescendo in Damn, his most successful album financially but critically divisive. Despite winning a Pulitzer Prize, the only rap album to do so currently, he released commercial bangers with a Black Panther soundtrack and followed up Damn with his recent album Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. His deep lyrics, fantastic concept albums, and accompanying music videos, he is not only the best rapper of the generation, but he is also number 1 on my list. Extra special mention, Nas. I like him, he makes my car go real fast. Vroom vroom.